just like that.
Oh, this is how he does it. Star Tornado.
And this is the in the background there. You see that's the symbol for Mavericks. It's the Maverick. And then there's in later games you see Reploid ones. There's Reploid hunters that Mega Man dominates.
So I noticed that the Maverick symbol looks a lot like the Greek letter Sigma. Spoiler.
Oh, yeah.
Foreshadowing.
So one of the cool things here is, and I love this about the X games, is the depending on which boss you beat, it changes certain levels. So, and this is one of the harder. Oh, I did it first try. Nice job.
Yes.
That's a really hard jump to make.
This capsule contains a part which will increase the capabilities of your X-Buster. You can use it to fire all types of weapons.
They will actually give you this no matter what later on in the game. So you can try to pass it, but it'll give it to you.
So why do you want to get it here?
Because you have to have it to be able to get the Hadoken. So,
So you were saying with the stage changing, so this is Flame Mammoth, and obviously we're looking at a stage filled with ice, which doesn't really make a lot of sense.
So if you beat Chill Penguin first, then what happens is it turns all the flames on the bottom to ice.
So this one's normally covered in lava on the bottom?
Yeah, I think this guy like dominates me for a while.
Yeah.
Pisses me off.
Stupid Hammer Bros.
So I think one of the things I'll do here is if you watch this... Oh, I did it too quickly there. If you watch the charge shot there, it creates a circle around you that actually damages anything right next to you too.
When you fire the fully charged one?
So it's not just the shot, but the... Yeah, get in there. Get in there.
Yeah, wreck those blocks.
With your headbutt.
Destroy everything. I'm not sure how you headbutted the wall, but when you're, like, on the wall.
You never headbutted a wall?
I have not, actually. I don't think I've ever headbutted a wall. So, how do you get that one if there's lava on the ground?
You can't.
That's rude.
So
it's just, like, sitting there? Somebody has stuck a heart capsule, like...
actually, no, I take that back. You can use Quanger to get it. So, one of the items lets you pick up other items, and I'll show that to you later in this run. Quanger Boomerang lets you pick up things that you can't get to. Boom, boom, boom. I just like having the charge going. It's just fun to...
I mean, you always feel prepped.
I know. I'm ready to dominate like that.
Well, games like Mario, I found on Super Nintendo, games like Mario and Donkey Kong and lots of other things have trained me to always hold the X or actually Y button on the Super Nintendo controller. Because I'm just like, I feel like I'm running faster or doing something, even in games where it does absolutely nothing to do that.
Yep. Alright, Flame Mammoth thing here.
Flame Mammoth thing?
Have you noticed all the bosses are no longer Robot Man? They're
what?
Animals.
What? I've just been superimposing like it's Flame Mammoth Man.
It's an elephant. It's the
Chill,
elephant.
Chill Penguin Man.
We're gonna blow him out here. Oh. Blow out his candle.
Will you light my candle? No, we won't.
Another conveyor belt boss.
Stupid conveyor belts. I hate any bosses that mess around with your movement. Just irritate the hell out of me in any game. It doesn't matter what it is. But those are just the worst.
I love the Mega Man explosions. They just feel so satisfying.
Right? You feel so awesome when you beat any boss. It's just like boom, 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 boom.
Blow it up!
Alright, what's next? Oh wait, we got our weapon.
You get Fire Wave!
Fire Wave!
Fire Wave.
That's cool. Fire Wave. It's like your hand's burning while you're doing this. That doesn't seem like a very effective attack.
So one of the things that I was trying to do... Oh god, this is the one that I suck at. So one of the things that I was trying to do with this run is do as many ones that I won't have to return to as possible and get the capsules early on so that I'll be able to get the other stuff. So that's why you see me do the ones that I do. this level changes another level. It creates some water in some areas to help me be able to get to a heart tank.
In this level or in a different level?
In a different level. So that's why I'm doing this one before I do the other level. Otherwise, I'd have to go back to that level.
So I noticed you can't run along the water. You know, Sonic the Hedgehog can run on the water.
Well, Sonic's faster than Mega Man.
I'm disappointed by this.
Okay, these things drive me nuts.
Yeah, stupid seahorses. Oh, you could have used the damage boost to get that health back.
I could have.
I'm very disappointed in past you.
I know. This thing pisses me off. I hate this thing.
It's... I feel like it's not that bad on this one, but you have to fight it again.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe, I guess this one kind of sucks too, because it's really hard to get in between those. Like that.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a specific jump spot that you can go to.
Yeah.
I didn't learn it.
Aren't you able to jump over those two? Because in the water you can jump higher.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
You can jump over it.
Okay.
So, there's ways.
There's ways.
There's ways. I just didn't master that specific spot.
So disappointing.
And it shows.
Boom!
Dash boost through it.
Yeah. There you go. Jeez. Those seahorses are the worst.
Yeah.
You're just trying to get away and they're just like...
Yeah, so I took off the laser thing on the top. See, and they come at different areas. Watch me die to this thing again.
No!
So pathetic.
No!
See,
Nice!
and that one did a different one instead of going straight.
Oh, that makes sense. So if you try and jump over it, that's what it does. Screws you.
Yeah, it screws you hard.
Hate that.
Screws you hard!
That's what games do, man. Especially this era.
Yeah. Oh, this is like my least favorite spot in the entire game.
This one. So it's like if you didn't think the other one was hard, now they just add a bunch of instant death.
It's blowing you back and forth, which is the worst part of this.
Yeah, they would change the pattern again. Oh my gosh.
So you stand there and it does the line. But I beat it.
Yay!
Spoiler alert, I'm gonna have to fight that thing several more times.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure you'll be able to get it.
Yeah. So, jump. Jump. You can do it. So there's lots of... I mean, I love the way Mega Man games have secrets like this. You have to get up here, and you don't have to do this. Wow, I'm getting dominated. Blow it up! And somehow I took a hit there.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be able to take out the last boss with one tick of health. Or not the last boss, but this next boss.
We'll definitely try. It's a big dragon. Just gotta find the dragon. There's the dragon.
It's Flammy! From Secret of Mana.
There you go.
It's another game on the SNES Classic.
What's the... Oh man, I was trying to remember this the other day. What is the dragon's name from, the Neverending Story?
I don't know. I know that... Oh, I know that dragon. And I used to know its name.
Big fluffy dragon.
I don't remember its name anymore.
Well, that was a good one too.
Could, actually, yeah, let me
look
for
for
it.
It just bothered me the other day. I had to find it.
We're gonna look this up, guys. This is a titillating video here.
You too, I'm sure, want to know what this dragon's name is. I'm sure several of you are like shouting it at the TV right now.
Yep.
It's this, you idiots! Come on!
Yeah.
I want to say it's like Is it Falcor or something?
Might be.
What is it? Yeah, that's a nice sound. More of that, please.
I'm glad you enjoy it. I've been practicing my grudge noises. It's,
Shoot and ride. Boom. Light it up. Light it up.
Wait a minute. What the heck? Falcor, you're right. Saved by the Luck Dragon, Falcor.
And watch this. Boom. Right into the spikes.
Oh, that's good. That's
oh,
good.
that hurts just watching it. Yeah. Way to go, TV.
So sad.
Made me proud.
So sad.
Now I'll probably die here. I forget.
Oh, you almost.
And midair, it pushes you back and forth.
This is a rough level, though. And I think, if I recall, this was the roughest in your run.
Oh yeah, this is the absolute worst in the run.
Yeah. From here on out, it's pretty solid.
So, which is frustrating because, you know, and totally, when I practice it, this level didn't give me any problems.
Of course.
It's always, you know, when you do speed run of it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Like anyone who, records gameplay, streams on Twitch, whatever, like, you know that as soon as you start recording, that's when everything just goes to hell. And you'll get through the toughest parts with no problem at all, and then the easy parts will kill you over and over again.
Yep.
Just that's how it goes. Or even, like, I mean, even a lot of people have been at some point... Wow. That was rough.
Right on cue with the easy parts will kill you over and over again.
Walking is hard.
Yeah, let me just, I'm gonna go touch those spikes, see what happens.
It's a good call.
They look nice and spiky.
Yeah, even, like, anytime you've ever been, like, you call somebody over and you're like, oh, you gotta see this part. You know, anytime anybody watches, you just know that's the time when everything's gonna go to hell.
Yeah, now it's like blowing me back and forth. Stop blowing me, you piece of crap.
Oh, he did not provide consent here.
No touchy. Bad ship thing.
Yep, pretty much. The lesson we could all learn.
No means no.
No
ship.
means no. Wow, that went down real fast that time.
Yeah. See if I can not die.
Not dying is hard.
Not die. Don't die, TV.
You're taking those really carefully now.
I know.
Like, oh god.
Well, I'm trying to find the dragon.
Yeah. Trying to kill Flammy. Well,
Falcor. You might be a magic dragon,
try to
but
kill
I'm gonna
Falcor.
puff you up.
Everyone's favorite childhood dragon. We're just straight up murdering right here.
Yeah, shoot him in the back of the head. Now, I figured out that wherever those beams are is where the platforms are. That's how I landed the correct spot that time.
That's good.
So, thankfully now I won't have to go back down there.
My heart skipped a beat right there. I'm like, no, don't dash into the spikes.
Don't do it.
But you got it.
Yeah.
Right, and then you have to fight that thing again, right?
Yeah, so they don't anticipate you necessarily going down there. But if you do, then you get to fight him. And then there's another one up here.
This is its twin. This is Falca.
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 Yeah, it had to have a female twin.
Falcat.
Falcon awesome. Yeah, do a lip reading of that.
There you go.
Shoot him in the back of the head. Oh, man. Alright, on the second run through this level, I'm going to give you a quiz.
Yeah.
So,
I'm ready.
so let's see, what haven't we talked about yet with Mega Man? Yeah, I love the X series with this. I don't know why they did animals to it.
Probably because they were running out of man.
You can never run out of men. Come on.
And there's... yeah, I don't know. I was looking at some of the stuff from Mega Man 9 and 10, which I've never played. But just looking at some of the names and bosses and stuff, and they were really scraping the bottom of the barrel with a lot of those.
Strike Man.
Strike.
The guy that's a baseball.
Yeah. So they probably just, were like, hey, we want Mega Man X to be its own series. Do we really want to commit to doing another, 7 games? Have to come up with 8 more whatever man.
Yeah.
So like, no, let's do something different.
The interesting thing is, I mean, with one of the translations when they started doing, there's one in the series that they broke away from that. Mega Man X5 has all Guns N' Roses themed characters.
What?
Yeah, did you hear about this? This is it's interesting, because they had normal names in Japan, but then the translator, they paid a translator to translate for it.
Yeah.
And the translator thought it'd be funny to, well, really, she says now in interviews and stuff that her husband was a huge Guns N' Roses fan and would, so she did that to kind of like
add the names.
Added the.
Oh man.
So there's like Axel the Rose or something like that. And, there's a few interesting ones that have that. So they're all X5 is all about Guns N' Roses.
That's super weird.
And when they re-released the Mega Man Legacy Collection X, they were thinking about changing them over, and fans kind of debate it now still too. Just should you
take the original names, or have they become part of the Mega Man thing now? They left them in. Yeah. There's so much of that in English language, especially SNES. Chrono Trigger, Super Mario. Which one was World? The one that had Koopa Kids. But the Koopa Kids, the names are all based on musicians. Also, Chrono Trigger had secret bosses based on various musicians. Flea, Slash, and Ozzy.
Well, in many ways, it's kind of silly that people got upset about it. I mean, like, yeah, the translator should have just done their job and translated it. But
I mean, names are weird,
at the same time, the one of the interesting things with it is Mega Man has so many music references.
Yeah.
Why is that a problem? It's like, okay.
Like bass and treble, or
Yeah.
as Mega Man 8 will tell you, bass and treble.
So, I mean, you get... Yeah, this is the part where I started to really become mad at dying.
That's stupid submarine.
TV's not happy.
You can do it. You can do it. I believe.
The nice thing is I don't have to fight that stupid dragon down below.
Yeah.
If I can beat this damn thing right here.
That was a solid strategy to run behind it.
It's pushing and pulling the whole time. So it's like it pulls you right in, and then it pushes you. I don't know how I lived there. There, take that.
Ouch. Hopefully it drops some... Oh, look at that health drop. Sexy health drop.
So yeah, with all of these Mega Man X, the series, the names are mostly an animal and a descriptive word.
There you go.
So Storm Eagle.
Storm Eagle. I mean, that seems like an easy
Chill
way to do
penguin.
it. You can pretty much do whatever you want at that point. You can make their abilities based on whatever descriptor you have, or if the animal has some interesting trait, like Blast Octopus, and base it around that.
Sting Chameleon.
So
they do a lot of ones like that. So that's the whole thing. So the X5 series broke that trend.
Yeah.
That's okay. I actually kind of liked it. When I grew up playing this, I had no idea about or Guns N' Roses. So I was like, oh, okay, these are weird names, but cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if when I played Chrono Trigger the first time, if I knew who those guys were referencing. Like Ozzy, Slash, and Flea. I don't know. That was a weird trend. I wonder if it was all translated by the same people? Like, because it's odd that those bands in particular would be referenced so many times. Guns N' Roses. Because there's also, one of the Koopa Kids is, I believe, also named after somebody in Guns N' Roses. I would assume Axl Rose, but I don't know that for a fact.
Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Kill the octopus! Good shot. I think I'm gonna die this round, but...
I think a lot of it, too, like, a lot of people didn't, companies didn't think that having a bunch of Japanese names would appeal to Western audiences, and it's, I don't know, kind of up for debate whether or not that would be the case. or that was actually the case. Now I know people are a lot more sensitive to stuff like that. But at the time, too, when we were kids, there was no... I mean, the internet existed, but not...
What?
It did indeed exist when we were kids.
Thanks to Al Gore.
But thanks... Thank you, Al Gore, for the internet. But we didn't really have a lot of that Japanese knowledge, so when stuff like that came out, you know, it was pretty rare for anybody to know that in Japanese that wasn't what the name was. I mean, Mega Man, I don't know if I would have known that Mega Man in Japanese is actually called Rockman back then. I know that now, but yeah, I don't know.
Rockman. So now they can't use Rockman for neither.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing, too. They changed all the names away from the music stuff then, which is kind of weird. Because, like, he's Rockman, his Proto Man is Blue or Blues? Anyway, yeah, in Japanese, and then his sister is named Roll, which doesn't make sense in English, because he's not Rockman. I don't know, they made a lot of weird changes. The dog's Rush.
Oh, Rush.
Yeah, like a band. I don't know, are there other... I mean, bass and treble from 6 was the first time he was introduced, right?
Music. Bass and treble. They're introduced to music.
They're introduced to music. There you go. When was bass actually introduced in Mega Man?
You know, I don't know. I never played the bass treble game.
The Mega Man and bass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or bass.
It's okay. So fun story with that. Yeah, Mega Man 8 in the cutscenes that I was talking about before, they have bass, but they call him Bass, like the fish, which makes no sense, and it's obviously intended to be bass since his dog is named Treble. But technically, in Mega Man English canon, it is Bass and Treble.
Yes!
Boom! Taking it down.
Slowly but surely. There's the worst stage of the whole thing for me.
Yeah.
Done with the octopus. We're done. We're done. No more. No more.
But it also sucked because that was my favorite character in Mega Man.
The octopus?
Bass.
Oh.
I liked the fin things. He had these weird yellow fins. He looked real cool. And he looked badass in the Mega Man Battle Network games. He had like this big epic cloak. He was a secret boss. And I think at least all the early ones.
How long will TB's pain last? Only the X-Buster on his arm knows. That and anyone who watches the whole series. Subscribe now and you'll get a notification when we upload our next video. And in the meantime, check out our website and Twitter for some great gaming articles. Thanks for watching. Game off.